Tesla is currently $338 a share, and in 10 days they're supposed to have the Robotaxi launch. Now, are they really gonna do it in 10 days? We don't know because they haven't confirmed it. Elon hasn't confirmed, Tesla hasn't confirmed, but hell, Bloomberg came out with an article saying Tesla has discussed June 12th internally, and there is still the potential for it to change. Potential for it to change. Now we know Tesla and their deadlines, not always the best. It is what it is. Elon says 3 weeks, most likely means 3 months. You know what I mean? So we're standing at 338 a share. Now what's next? We were at 488 like 5 6 months ago. 6 months ago, 488. Dropped down 3 months ago to 218, 220, around there, 210, and which was like a 50% drawdown, which is crazy. But in the grand scheme of thing, it's gonna look like this 50% drawdown here from COVID one day. So we had a 50% drawdown, which hurt, and now we've already gotten back almost half of it, standing at 338. We were at 368. Now, what is gonna make this go to 400, potentially 500 this summer, June, July? Could be August. Not really. It's gonna have to be June, July. This is when Tesla's strongest months, besides end of year, November, December, and any other month it's straight trash, like it has been the last 3 years. So what we're gonna be looking for is the Robotaxi launch. The Robotaxi launch is what could set the fire off on this. So right now Tesla has gasoline on it, but the fire that's gonna set it off is gonna have to be Robotaxi. And if they could scale quickly, I'm talking about go from Austin to another city, another state soon, and deploy 10, 20 there. I think this will cause the FOMO, and this is what could get it up there. Now, there's always the potential for it to be a dump because you do have earnings in July, and earnings might not be the best unless they give some crazy guidance that they're gonna expand the robo taxi. Then you're really looking at over 500. I'm guessing it could go ballistic. You don't want to second guess this stock because earnings come in shit again, like they did in April, and we rallied off terrible earnings. They suck. This company you would think is going bankrupt in the route it's going, and it absolutely went from like 250 around there to where we are now, 368 1 month later. So if the same thing happens with good guidance, so trash earnings, good guidance, like crazy guidance that they're gonna expand to, I don't know, California, Florida, Georgia, somewhere, some other cities in Texas, and that could really set it off. And you're looking at all-time highs, 500 easily. Will it happen? We're gonna have to wait and see. Give it time. Let's go down to the weekly. Let's look at some shorter term time frames because we do have a gap right here that has to be filled around $300. Doesn't have to be filled. I can find you examples on Nvidia when that day it went from 300 to 400, never went back to 300. You got to like 389 in that October that it was bad, which is seasonality. You never went to 300. So you had a gap like this. So this gap doesn't necessarily have to get filled. We don't have to go to 300. If they want to be dickheads, they could send it to 300. But you know what? Some people might like that. So, some people will like that. Some people will love the boat there. But I don't want to see it down there. And if it goes down there, we'll play our cards when we get there. So right now, let's go down to the daily, see how hot or unhot this is looking. So I don't have the strong EMAs here, the 50, the 100, and the 200, but we are above all of those. So right now, I just have the 9 and the 21 because this is my chart for day trading. But even then, on the daily, we're looking strong over this. If you see the lows that we've been supporting is the 330, and we were in a range from 330 to 355. So this was easy these kind of few days. You would just sell up here, buy down here, sell up here, buy here, sell here, until you were just waiting this breakout. If you got this breakout, good for you. I didn't play it. Let's go down to the hourly. This is the range we were playing in. You sell here, you buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. You were just waiting for this breakout. We got it. I didn't like being in no man's land here. So, for shorter term trades from the 368 to the 355. Now we broke down and we're trying to test this 330 area. We're kind of defending it. If we break that, I'm assuming we're going to break through this like hot butter and fill this $300 gap fill. Sure hope we defend it, but we're going to have to wait and see. So the levels you want to be keeping out for is honestly reclaiming this 355 and watch out up down below for this 330. Give or take a few bucks like it did the other day on pre-market where it got to like 327, 328. If it doesn't defend it quickly, yeah, we're most likely going down to 300, which sucks, but If we could get back up over, look at the other side. If we could get back over 355 and the 370s, we're gonna get good seasonality. And Tesla's best month is June, July, November, December. Back test it, look at it any way you want. If anybody tells you otherwise, they don't know what they're talking about. And I've seen it the last 2 years. 2023 summer that exploded. 2024 summer exploded. Even end of year rallies. The Tesla's a good one. It gets end of year rallies, Christmas rallies. It'll join in there. But when you're in those gaps, the January to May's, the August to like October's, they suck. Tesla's trash. This could be a different year depending on the catalyst that comes and hits. And people are already making bold claims. I'm not gonna lie. Some people are saying 1,000 in 4 months by October. Shout out to AJ on Twitter. He's a very good, I don't know, guy on Twitter that I've seen from his predictions and technology. He was like a software engineer. That's just one dude on Twitter though. But he just follows Tesla. So there's a lot of people that make predictions on Tesla on Twitter. I hate most of them. Most of them are geeks. Most of them, but hey, I'm not gonna talk trash on my own people, even though I hate them. But so yeah, that's all we're honestly looking for. If you want to look at the bigger time frames, I've already told you 500 could be coming in the summer. If we explode above that, be aware. Maybe 600. I do think 600 will be hit this year. So we have that. And down low, honestly, if we get back down to 300s, who knows, man? 270, 250 again. It's gonna suck. We're gonna be in the drought again. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. And honestly, that's it, guys. Peace.